Nothing yeah, boy on here cool. Then we can open it up. Da ba ba da 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 ba ba da. So, why? Why? Okay, so the other day somebody posted this on my Twitter. Somebody posted this on my Twitter, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to read this on stream. So let's go ahead. And so I did not know that this was a fan fiction, right? And somebody on Discord was like, can we get an audiobook? And so I am going to provide an audiobook sample for you guys right now. This is my sample of an audiobook. I will be reading this fanfiction posted on furaffinity.net of Thresh. So this it says, that's a strange request, mortal, but I'd be a fool to turn away such an eager slave, right? And then the tags say Thresh, feet, toes, souls, toe, ring, foot, demon, ghost, undead, monster, League of Legends. There's nothing bad underneath. So, this artwork was posted 8 years ago, and it is titled At the Feet of the Chain Warden. So, whoever was asking for an audiobook, it's okay. It's okay. So, this is me giving you an audiobook sample. The League of Legends tag is the worst part. Hi. This was an insane plan, and you knew it, but you felt compelled to do it. Ever since you saw him in battle on the day of the Fields of Justice, you had fallen in love with him. Well, it wasn't quite the battles. You had swooned over the way he fought, yes, but what really cemented your devotion to him was that one moment. He just returned to the summoning platform to trade in his boots of speed, and as he was changing his footwear, you caught a glimpse of his bare feet. You saw him smile and flex his toes before sliding his jet black feet into his new boots. A chill of excitement went up your spine, and you knew just then that you were destined to serve him. You had spent days making a treacherous journey to the Shadow Isles in search of him. You had feared that it might be useless. Did creatures like him even have homes? Or did they just wander around from haunting to haunting? But eventually, you would come upon a ruined mausoleum with its characteristic bluish-green glow shining out from the windows, and as you approached, you could faintly hear his deep and ethereal laugh. A rush of excitement comes over you just as you take your first steps past the mausoleum gate. You slowly walk up the twisting cobblestone path towards a building, past row after row of broken gravestones, until you finally come upon the huge stone doors, adorned with a giant metal knocker. You hesitantly lift your hand towards the handle of the knocker, your fingers twitching in anticipation. But before you can even touch the knocker, the doors of the mausoleum fly open, and out of the darkness within this But before you can even touch the knocker, the doors of the mausoleum fly open, and from out of the darkness within two spectral chains lash out and wrap around your torso, violently dragging you inside and flinging you down on the hard stone floor. As you struggle to get up, you can see that right in front of you is a wooden table, and sitting with his feet upon that table, there he is, Thresh. His glowing green eyes glare down on you from high above, his skeletal mouth twisted into an indignant scowl. "What business have you at my torture chamber, worm?" he hisses. You stare at him for a few moments, struck speechless, but soon you remember your purpose, and you fall to your knees. "I've come to offer you a trade, your wardenship," you stutter. He cocks an eyebrow at wardenship. "And what could a lowly mortal like you have to offer an undead madman?" he says with a smirk. "My services as a mage, my loyalty for life, and even beyond that, willingly." Thresh is silent for a few moments. He flexes his toes as he's lost in thought. Thresh is silent for a few moments. He flexes his toes as he's lost in thought. I sense much magical power from within you, and a skilled sorcerer servant for eternity is tempting offer indeed, but you say trade, not gift. What would you dare ask in return? This was the moment, your chance to get what you so desperately desired. Your feet, sir. Thresh pauses. Come again? Your feet, oh great chain warden. Let me worship and play with your feet. Thresh is silent for a few seconds and then starts to chuckle. His chuckle rises into a raucous laughter, a laughter that shakes the walls of the mausoleum and makes the chains around him rattle and shake. Eventually his laughter dies down, and summoning his chains once more, he picks you up by the arms and drags you across the table, nearer to him, until his bare soles are mere inches from your face. That's a strange request, mortal, but I'd be a fool to turn away such an eager slave. People with foot fetishes are so fucking gross! Oh my god! People with foot fetishes literally need to get the rope, bro! I cannot fucking believe this! This is so weird, bro! This is the funniest fucking thing I've ever read. Literally funnier than Haggard X Davi. And like Haggard X Davi is like my go-to. Like, this is what I read when I want like people to like literally like debate if life is worth living or not. This just blew it out of the water. I read this to my friend the second that it was posted on my Twitter. Somebody responded to me with this on Twitter, and I was with my friend, and I was like, I was reading this to her as we were like literally locked in the car. She could not get me to stop reading this because she was driving, right? So she was just forced to listen to me read this to her. And it was so fucking funny. I was in tears reading it for the first time, and I was like, if I don't read this on stream, literally nothing in my life is worth doing anymore. I have to read this on stream. Leah, I don't have a foot fetish. And another note, please stop. Huh? As a joke, it's so funny. It's so funny. This is funnier than like Chinese water torture, bro. What did she do when you parked? We forgot about it by that time. We forgot about it by that time. Is it over yet? Yes, it's over. It's over. I want to know, like, what was the why? Like, literally, why? Isn't that funny? It's so funny, bro! It's so funny! Who drew this? Who drew this? It's so fucking funny. Okay, we need to get on student topic before I lose my fucking mind.